that cool? Good. Action.
Hi, my name is Cathy Rawlings. I am honored to be cast as Lena Younger in the play A Raisin in the Sun. This play is, well, I'm not going to call it a play. Let's refer to it as a work of exquisite art. It's the time period in which it was written by Lorraine Hansberry, who was also so active in the civil rights movement in the 60s. And I also discovered that her family actually had a real life experience in purchasing property and moving into a white neighborhood, which they won in court. And this piece of work is timeless. So much is here with us today. It was written in the late 50s, and the time period is the 50s, of course. And here we are, 60 years later, dealing with the same issues. We often say, when it comes to the history of the struggle of the African American, we often say, oh, let's don't dwell on that. Let's move forward. But I think it's very important for us to never forget. We have to know, and our young people need to know, where we come from to where we are now, so they can get insight as to where they're going. Again, I'm just honored to be a part of this play. As far as the character of Lena Younger, what a wonderful person this woman is. She, like, walks tall, speaks softly, but she carries a big stick, which is often, I had a lady to share with me, Deb Shoss. She said, I think the black woman is the strongest creature that God made on this earth. And that is true. No, I'm not a feminist. I'm not a feminist. But however, and often, even at birth, low weight, birth weight babies or NICU babies, black females they have the highest survival rate for premature babies. And, that strength, we come here with strength and fortitude. And Lena Younger, she holds her family together, and she has so many one-liners that just really expresses how the black woman holds everything together. One I can pull out of the hat is where she says, when a woman will do anything to keep her family together. And through the strife of the situation, I wouldn't call it strife. She doesn't look at it as strife. It's just the way it is.
How do you think she feels about Walter Lee as a man? And do you feel like she's done her job, or you and Big Walter did their job well?
Yeah. I think Lena and Big Walter did a fine job in raising their children. I loved the line where she tells Mrs. Johnson that Booker T. Washington was a fool. Mm-hmm. And it's so very interesting that Lorraine put that in the play because Ida B. Wells felt the very same way. Everybody thinks that Rosa was the first one who sat down on the bus, but it was actually Ida B. On that train, and she, she stood for what she believed in, and I think Lena is so wrought. Her character is so wrought, and she just does her thing and holds that family together. She has all her faith and trust is in God, and she holds on to that. And I know as a mother, well, as a parent, you always feel that your children are going to be just like you because that's the way you raise them. You raise them not to steal. You raise them not to lie. You raise them to work hard. And when they grow up and go in a different direction or have all these different thoughts, you wonder, where did that come from? I never did that. Where did they get that from? But it is very eye-opening. But we have to realize that we raise our children and we do the best we can, but they are individuals. I think she realized the point, a very poignant moment in that is when she realizes that, or feels that she has done the same thing to Walter as the world has, because she didn't open up to him, because her son is just struggling emotionally with where he is in his life. And at that point where she realizes, hey, I'm doing the same thing, let's give him responsibility. So she gives him $6,500, which was left from the $35,000 that she had put down on the house in the white neighborhood, Clyburn. And even he's surprised. You trust me? And she does. She said, yes, it was worth it. I mean, if it's going to save her sons, if it's going to redeem her son, she was willing to give it all, which is exactly what she did. And I think she was exactly right to do that. And then after things didn't turn out, and then when she talks about love and makes the daughter realize, who are you to pass judgment on him? Do you know what that boy's been through today? I taught you how to love, and this is the time when we need to love. That just tears me up. I don't know how I'm going to get through this script. So, you just pray for me, because it is so, oh gosh.
Well,
Lorraine, you did the thing.
Thank you so much, Cathy.